Hi guys, welcome back. So what we're looking at today is 5.3, sum of one, none of the other. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so what we're looking at here, determining points that are solutions to a system of equations. So 3 points are given. Each point is a solution to at least one of the equations. Just 1 point satisfies both equations. That means you're going to have to check all of them. This is the solution to the system. Find and justify which point is a solution to both equations. Also justify which points are not solutions. So what we're looking at here is we're going to take our point, negative 2, 5, and we're going to plug it into the first equation. See if it gives us a true statement. If it does, then we plug it into the second equation. If it doesn't work in the first equation, we don't have to plug it into the second equation, because we know it's not a solution to the system because it has to work for both. So if we plug in negative 2, 5, 5 is our y value, so we're going to have 5 equals 2 times negative 2 minus 3. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 minus 3. So negative 4 minus 3 is going to give us a negative 7. Does negative 7 equal 5? No, so we know it can't be the first one. So now we're going to try B, same idea. So 1 is our y value, so we're going to have 1 equals 2 times 2 minus 3. 2 times 2 is 4 minus 3. So we have 1 equals 4 minus 3 is 1. It works for the first equation. Now we need to check the second equation. So 1 is our y value, so we plug in 1 equals negative parentheses 2 plus 3. So 1 equals, that's just a negative 2 plus 3. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So it works for both equations. So the point 2, 1 is the solution to the system of equations. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to do for 2, 3, and 4. And I'll give you a little hint on 3. It tells you what your y value has to be. So you automatically know which one it can't be as long as you know how ordered pairs are wrote, which is in XY form. All right, graphing linear equations written in standard form. Standard form is your keyword for this lesson, standard form. So graph the following equations by finding the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So to find the x-intercept, we plug in a 0 for y, so that goes away. So we have 5x equals 10, so that means x equals 2. So our x-intercept is 2, 0. So then coming to our graph, there's the point 2, 0 right there. Now for our y-intercept, we go back to the equation. Oops. And we make x be 0. So that takes away the 5x. So we have negative 2y equals 10. We divide both sides by negative 2. So that means y equals negative 5. So we have 0, negative 5. Your y-intercepts will always be 0 some value. Your x-intercept will always be a value comma 0. So then we go to the graph. Negative 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Make our point, and then we draw the line between the 2 points. Obviously, mine is not a perfect line. You guys will do a lot better. And you can extend it out past just these 2 points, but these are your 2 key parts that you need. So you'll do the same thing on 6, 7, and 8. So to find x-intercept, plug in a 0 for y. To find y-intercept, plug in a 0 for x. All right. The last section we're looking at is adding and multiplying fractions. Yes, we're going all the way back to fractions. So we want to add these and reduce our answers, but leave as an improper fraction where applicable. So how do we add fractions? Can we just add them as is? 3 plus 1, 4 plus 8? No. Heaven to Betsy, no. We can't do that. We have to have common denominators when we add. So what's the common denominator between 4 and 8? 8. Both values go into 8. So we have 8 plus 1/8. Now, 1/8 is going to stay the same because we used 8 as our denominator. If we would have changed it, it would not have stayed the same. So the first one, what do we have to multiply 4 by to get to 8? We multiply it by 2, so that means we have to multiply 3 by 2, which gives us 6. So now 6 plus 1 is 7, so we have 7/8 for our answer. So same idea on the rest of these. Find the common denominator, okay? Now, when we multiply, do we have to have a common denominator then? No, that's what's nice about multiplying. We just multiply across the top and across the bottom. So 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 9 is 36. These two can reduce. Divide them both by 6. We end up with 1/6. There's our solution. So same idea on the rest of these. And yes, you do have to reduce your answer, okay? All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful day.